Hey, this is Timo from onlinebuilderguy.com, and today we are going to be looking at how to build a website with Voog. Now, let me be completely honest. I do not know how to pronounce this site builder. It could be Vogue or Voog, or it could be something else. But for this demonstration, I'm going to be using the version Voog because it sounds the most natural to me, but of course I could be wrong. Okay, so Voog is basically a site builder coming from Estonia in Northern Europe, and they have built a pretty exciting site builder, one that helps you to create a blog or a website or an online store. And during this demonstration, we are going to be looking at how to create a website. Now, first of all, when you go to voog.com, you will see a pretty standard looking website. They are basically telling you all the different features that this tool includes, and obviously you can take a look at them. But when we start creating a new website, all you have to do is to click this Get Started button at the bottom of the page. And you will be taken to a wizard where you can pick a template for your site. Now, as you can see that there are basically three different categories. There is a website, an online store, and a blog. And you can pick any of these categories which suits you the best in this current situation. And you can obviously browse these templates to see which one is the best fit for you. Let me just pick the website category here and scroll down a little bit. I think that quite a few of these templates look good to me, but obviously your views or your opinions could be different. And if we scroll down enough, here at the bottom of the page, you will see this template Pripyat, which is a pretty plain looking template, which means that it gives you some freedom to create a look and feel for your site all by yourself. Obviously you can modify these other templates, that any of these templates that you have chosen, you can modify them, but this Pripyat is more or less like a white canvas, and then you can start building your user interface on top of this template. Sorry, but let me just pick something else, and let's say that I have decided to use this Anchorage theme. Now you can take a preview of this template if you want to get a better idea how it looks, or you can just click the choose button and then take advantage of this design on your website. Now let me register this new site, and let me then tell you a little bit more about this registration process. Don't worry, I'm not going to use this particular password that you are seeing here, something that Safari is suggesting me. Let me just pick another one. And let's see what happens here when I try to click the Get Started button. It will take a while until Voog creates the website for me, and let's not save the password for now. And then you are asked to provide some additional information related to your profile. You can basically skip this step for now, or at least I'm doing it for now. I'm not going to enter any information related to my profile. Excuse me. And you are also being asked if you want to join Voog's email list in order to get more information related to Voog, some tips and tricks and all that. But let me just pause this one and choose no and click save. And obviously then you can take a tour that guides you through. If you are new to Voog, you can definitely take this tour to see all these different elements that Voog provides you. But we are not going to be looking at that right now. So let me close this notification here. And when you look at this website, it's a pretty decent looking website. But there is something to remember, and this is always the case no matter which online builder you are choosing. This is just a bare bones version of your site. In other words, what it means is that this design is basically out of the box. So what you want to do is you want to change all these information, the copy of the text, the navigation, the images, and do all these other changes, because you want to make sure that your website reflects the brand that you are about to represent. So it's quite obvious that you want to do all these changes. You want to, for instance, change these images to reflect images that are related to your business, and therefore there is some work involved. But this website creation wizard gives you a great starting point. It gives you this template that you can then follow on subsequent pages. Another thing which is very important, and this is something that I always do when I'm testing a new website builder, is I want to make sure if it's possible to change the template afterwards. In other words, if you have picked a template during the initial website creation process and then some time pass and then you realize that you want to pick another template for your website, so you are wondering if this is possible. Now with Voog, it is possible. So all you have to do is go to the settings here at the bottom and then choose design editor. It's a great place in general, this design editor, because it gives you access to all these different styles that you have on your website. But you can basically choose another theme for your website by clicking this browse themes, and it's definitely possible to pick another theme. Let's say that if I wanted to pick this Santiago theme, so I could just choose that one, and then my theme would look different. Let's see what happens next. Let me just go back to my website to see if it looks any different. It takes a while until the page loads. Actually, I think that this is really the new theme. Yeah, it is. So it is definitely possible to do that. But in order to continue with the original theme that we picked, this Anchorage, let me just scroll down a little bit, choose Anchorage, and here we go. So now I have this Anchorage theme, and let me go back. Okay, here we go. So that's basically how the theme selection works, and how to build your initial website, your bare bones version of your website. This is how it works. Now, what you will see here is that this main menu that you are going to be working with is here at the bottom. So you will see all these different settings. These settings here are more or less, well, obviously the page setting is probably the most most interesting one. You can change the title or description for this page to get a better view on search engines. But these other settings are more or less related to managing your site, like you can access help or have a preview mode of your site. And here on the left you will see these different type of settings which you will, I guess you are most likely to spend time with these settings when you are building your website. So there are plenty of different settings. I showed you the design editor, some users related settings, store settings, global settings for your site, domains, all that. You can access the stats to see how many people have visited your website. This is a brand new website, so it has 0 visitors for now. And then of course the content is very interesting too. There you can manage all the different types of contents that you may have on your website, or you may want to add new content to your site. And in fact, one way to add new stuff to your site is by clicking this add button, and then you will see all these different items here at the bottom, and then you can just drag something here. Let me just show that again. Because I'm thinking that I showed you this too quickly, so let me just add another text element. So when I pick this particular element, you will see that there is this blue line which indicates the place where you can drop this particular element. So let me just drop this text element here, and then you can write your preferred text and then click save. And yeah, something else to be said about content. So there are some other types of areas where you can drag content to. So they are indicated with text. Drag some content here. Very, very obvious. So if I want to demonstrate that one, let me just pick a map here and drag that one. And this box, or these borders of this box, turn blue. And then we just drop this map element here. And then I will have to set certain settings here, but in this case it seems that everything is okay. So let me just click insert, and I have a map, and let me just click save. So everything is saved and ready for the next time. If you have built another site, if you have one website already, and in my case I have this other demo site, so you can also create this new website by let me just close this one and choose this arrow which is pointing up here at the bottom right of the screen, and click it, and you will see this manage my websites, and then you can create another website if you have already created a new website. And then you will be taken through this wizard once again, where you can pick your template and do these other settings, and then you will have a new website. Okay, so I think that this is pretty much it. I showed you the basics of creating a website with Voog. There are obviously other things that you can do. Voog is a very great platform for having multiple versions of your site, like having a site with multiple languages, and you can do a lot of great stuff. I have written a blog post related to this video, and you can find a link to it under this video, so click it and you will land my blog and this particular blog post where I review Voog and what it's all about and what I think about it. So please take a look at it, leave a comment, or you can leave a comment here on the comment section on YouTube, and I will get back to you soon. Bye bye.